All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform where they give a back-to-back update on how things they be, on how things they share for Biafraland and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also, remember to like and share this broadcast too. All right, my wonderful people, this one with the boss brain right in moment. They say yes, these people don't they actually turn everything upside down to let you understand that they have really been frustrated. The frustration don't reach the core. Say these people get mind. They want to defame the Biafra Liberation Army. Yes, my people, it will just make you understand. Say it don't actually hard for these people for them to come out and say that they want to defame the Biafra Liberation Army. Yes, at this point, what they are saying is that there was a disturbing message that came in recently in the morning, and they said that one of our brothers and said some boys on bike drove to his junior brother's shops in Biafraland and stole the phones they were selling, shouting, "We are BLA." Shot at him and he dodged the bullet, and then the bullet hit an elderly man. These are not Biafra Liberation Army, and I have condemned this act. Yes, my people, this is coming from Ross. Yes, full-time Commander Ross is saying this. My people, the defamation has started and they are looking for a way to make the Biafra Liberation Army look bad from all sides. That is their mission at this particular point. I feel like they have gone out of, they are now lacking stories or lacking things to do, that they are now looking for ways even to hurt people that have not done anything. I feel like that is what they are now doing. They are looking for ways to just do anything they can to hurt anybody and then do anything they want just to defame people, just to look for ways to defame people that have done absolutely nothing wrong to them. And that is the truth of the matter. We should always one way or another find a way to understand that these people are full-time against us, for them to want to use propaganda or send people to actually come out and shout, "We are the Biafra Liberation Army." My people, it is just clear that these people just want war. They just want to defame. They just want the movement to be brought down. And my people, you know that this particular thing, if every other person hears it, if people hear it from outside, or people that have been trying to support us or move forward with anything that we've been doing, hear that we are killing innocent people, killing our own people, they would take us to be terrorists, which we are not. And that's the truth of the matter. But then, these things are not true, and we ourselves know what we've been going through. We know how far and how deep these things have been, and that is why we are not going to allow these things to continue. We are going to fight against it with everything we have. We're not going to allow this particular rubbish these people wake up in the morning and purport and send to actually make sense. It's not going to happen. We are going to actually fight for everything we've ever wanted, and this thing is not going to work out. The PM has worked too hard to put us in this place, and we are not going to allow
down a whole lot of the Nigerian terrorists that have used the Nigerian army camouflage as a way and means to do a whole lot of harm and cause a whole lot of mayhem to the Biafrans and to the lives of people close to them, people that are expected to protect but are doing the direct opposite. That is how Hopus or Danger also used the Bubago to do the direct opposite. This set of people he created himself to use and terrorize his own people that are supposed to be Igbo people, that he's supposed to use to actually protect them. But of course, because he has sold his right, he has sold everything he has to become the president, or rather become the governor of the state. That is why he has that is why he's doing what he's doing. At the end, he'll come out one day and want to run for president and expect to be voted in. Not with what has happened in the state today, or what has happened in Imo State. Does he think that people will forget and decide to vote him because he is an Igbo person? Not at all. People cannot forget the things that he has done, and at this particular point, if they cannot forget the things he has done and the crimes he has committed, that means none of these he's just wasting his time. That means his career would have stopped in this particular governorship position, or higher the senator. He cannot move further than that. So my people, that is what it is. That is the instruction that has come rather from the BLA highest commander, saying that you all should go and get guns. The possibility is really low, because of course, but then if it's possible to have, or you already have, then safe to say that you are one of the people that is already ready and um, that is already ready for the battle that is coming up soon. So my people, be ready because you do not know what will be happening soon. Okay, on that note, where Obasanjo himself just came out and made some kind of comments, my people. Yes, he just came out and made some kind of comments concerning the civil war. My people, it doesn't really concern us. This particular ex-president, we know during his time, of course, when he ruled in the military time and came back again and ruled again the second time, he had enough time to do whatever I don't know whatever he's saying. But then, of course, the most important thing for us to have in our minds on is that we ourselves as Biafrans must do the needful. Okay, my people, he's talking about the Biafra war. Let us see what he has said. Um, he says here, Olusegun Obasanjo, the former president of Nigeria, recently spoke at the conference on youth leadership titled Opportunities for Peace, Roles of the Youths in Conflict Prevention in Africa. He called on youths to be advocates of conversation over violence, highlighting the critical role that youths play in promoting peace. My people, I made this thing recently. I say we cannot go down if you've not done the needful. We can Peace is not even an option right now. If people have decided not to give us what we want, if you've decided not to give us a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have decided not to give us our Biafra freedom, our Biafra referendum, peace is not an option. And so whatever you say now in a conference might be true and will be moved by gullible people that do not know what the true movement for the Biafra army or the true movement for the Biafra is. They are the ones that might look into it. But the true people know the reason why we've been fighting this hard and we've been fighting for this long. And that is those are the people that will not give up, or that will not be moved by these gullible speeches that he's making at this particular point. He said, according to Obasanjo's article, he said that the country has shown resiliency during the civil war by returning to the round table for settlement in spite of severe conflict. He exhorted the youths of today to adopt this mindset and convince those who lean violently to think twice. Additionally, he emphasizes the significance of fostering a culture of peace and empathy in the next generation. In Obasanjo's words, during the Civil War, we killed ourselves mercilessly and destroyed our best facilities, but we still came back to the round table to get the challenge resolved. Youth must develop the culture of peace, the culture of humanness, the culture of living the way God wants us to live. Okay, so now this is what he is advising them to do. But then to do what is needful, we Biafrans have always been people of peace. We have always wanted peace in our lives. Every single thing about us has always been about peace. We are not people of war. We do not want war. We have never ever wanted war. But then it is the situation people put us into that make us want to lean to war. Yeah, of course, that is the situation. We are not people of war. I don't know if he's trying to say that the war and everything that is happening now is how. No. The youths of nowadays, the Biafrans of nowadays, are leaning into war because that is what they have pushed us into. Because that is the situation they have pushed us into. We did not just wake up one day and decide to wake up and push ourselves into war. The reason why the Nigerian army and the Biafra Liberation Army, the BLA, are clashing 24/7 is because of the fact that they have refused to do the needful. They have refused to release our leader, Ohamadike Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, that is why we are leaning into war. They have refused also to give us what we've been asking for the longest of times after the civil war. I believe you me, if they have given us what they want instead of leaning into the civil war, my people, I do not think we would have been here by now. I believe everywhere we would have been on their own. They would have been on their own. And we would be where we are because, of course, there is no need for any war and we would be happy with our state. And by now, I believe you me, the kind of progress we would have made would not be one to even be trifled with. But of course, na so it dey be, na so it dey hot. Once you come for these conferences, they will just make it look like everything that is happening now is our fault, because violence is not the answer. Aneku, aneku, aneku. None of this is going to make the real Biafrans turn away from what is needful. The people that cannot be turned, cannot be swayed by these gullible talks, they know the real fight, and they are not going to give us. And so on that particular note, nothing of such can make us give up on our fight or stop doing whatever it is we've been doing ever since. And so because of that, we'll keep on fighting and doing the needful no matter what. So yes, my people, this is where we've come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.